What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your host with the most, White Boy. Welcome to a classic Call of Duty 4 free-for-all on Showdown using the M4 with stopping power. And I want to have an open and honest discussion with the Call of Duty community and revolution. And that's about the hashtag RIPCOD. I don't want to be too extreme in this video, even talking about a word rip. You know, it's a meme, but it's also a permanent word and a very serious word. I just want to point a few things out in this video. I don't think Call of Duty's dead, but consider this. They're competing with a truly next generation World War I shooter, something that the community has been wanting for a while, and it looks freaking awesome. They're comparing that and competing Battlefield 1 2016 with Call of Duty 4 from 2007. They're not changing anything in terms of the perks and the kill streaks and all that stuff. They're remastering the graphics, but it's 10 maps. That's their game plan, and this is assuming, of course, that Infinite Warfare flops. I think the community has spoken. They don't want boost jumping. It's been 1.6 million dislikes already, so this is crazy. And at this point in the game, I'm like, I'm not really using my frags times 3. Let's kind of use it. And I just spam all my grenades, and look at that. Got lucky, got a nice little double kill, get my UAV, and now we got the ball rolling, baby. So history does repeat itself, and I don't think Activision was ready for the Call of Duty community to repeat itself this quickly in this cycle. So what I'm talking about is there was a point when we were sick of World War II, World War I shooters back in the early Call of Duty days. And then they switched to Modern Warfare, this game, and that they're remastering. A huge hit, a huge success. It changed the first-person shooter genre forever, introducing kill streaks, class customization to another level. Maybe other games had it, maybe Call of Duty copied it, and they did it better. But this game was revolutionary for the time. And then Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, then we got sick of the Modern Warfare series, and Black Ops 1 was still in modern times, but they pitched it as, oh, you had this undercover future CIA technology, so it was like you had all the modern technology at the time. So we got sick of that. I still like Black Ops. They should have kept on doing me. I want Black Ops 1 times again. It was pretty badass. You know, yeah, JFK, all that, man, conspiracies. I'm not the only one whistling. I don't know if you can hear these birds. Every time I get my grass cut, it's like a feeding fiesta in my yard, and all these like bunny rabbits and robins. It looks like a pure Easter movie out in my backyard. Anyways, totally irrelevant. Call of Duty 4, let's be honest, it's a game that came out in 2007. There's a lot of flaws with it. I'm using frags times 3 martyrdom in this class in this game, so I'm kind of a little scumbag right here, but martyrdom really doesn't get a kill. So I mean, sometimes people think martyrdom's this big deal. In certain game types, search and destroy, it's not that big of a deal. I think personally in ground war it's a huge deal, and you know, when there's a domination flag and you're, you know, jumping on the flag, look at that extreme athletic off the top rope maneuver. Then I turn on this guy with my frag grenade, pick him up. I got my kill streak going. I got an airstrike. I only have my pistol. What am I going to do? Do you think I'm going to clean him up? Of course. I got 7 shots, and I'm going to put them all into him. I call in this airstrike in the middle. It's not going to work too good. But history does, in fact, repeat itself, and the Call of Duty community was sick of the futuristic shooters, or it just didn't work with the series after Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 3. And I'm doubting Infinite Warfare does the movement system better than Black Ops 3. And look at this wall bang that I get right here. So I get hit markered, and the only person on the radar is like right behind me through this wall, so he could have got an insane shot on me, and I pick up the kill with my helicopter. You know, 7 kills, get the helicopter. We got a 2-for-1 video extravaganza, gameplay extravaganza, because there's a lot to talk about with this topic. Is Call of Duty dead? Now, I don't think so. It's got to take more than one game to kill Call of Duty. Battlefield 1, I think, is going to win this year. And is it got to sell more copies? Call of Duty does appeal to a lot of people. And we got to realize that Call of Duty and this futuristic shooter stuff, it does appeal to some people. But I think if they just tried like a old school shooter, it will appeal to a lot more. But they have to, I don't know. I don't want COD to be dead. And I'm really excited for Battlefield. I'm going to play Battlefield, and I always do. Every year I play Battlefield for a few months, but then I always turn back to Call of Duty. Is this the year where I'm going to buy both? Don't get me wrong. But am I going to go back to COD this year, or am I going to go to Battlefield? And is Battlefield going to get me sucked in where I'm playing it 9 months from now, and when the next Call of Duty comes out, am I so into Battlefield and these expansion packs, am I going to get stuck with Battlefield? We're going to see what the experience is. I mean, we've been asking for it. Next generation, World War One. Who's got to do it right? Battlefield is a truly massive scale. Like, I really liked Battlefront. For the sheer fact, like, the combat was kind of dulled down and it was easy. Battlefield obviously is a little bit more hardcore and a little bit more serious. But when I saw a whole team of 8 just running in a 64-player lobby, just a team of 8, and I was on a turret shooting them down on Star Wars, I was like, wow, this would be awesome in World War One with explosions, dirt flying off. Please, for the love of God, Battlefield, let me blow a motherfucker's leg off. Please, we want that. And the gore and the World War One planes, like, are you kidding me? The mortar strikes. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what happens this year, and what happens if Call of Duty takes its first L. Is this going to open up the gap? Like, we're seeing what next generation is. Call of Duty is not adopting next generation adequately. I don't see it. I'm not speaking adequately, but I don't think they're adopting the next generation technology as good as they could. And where is that leap? We've been waiting for this leap. It was Call of Duty 4 was this huge leap. Modern Warfare 2 was this huge leap. I think it had a lot to do with kill streaks, and they're ignoring the fact that kill streaks are the thing that make Call of Duty Call of Duty. Why is no one copying kill streaks? I don't know why. No first-person shooter, third-person shooter game. Can you just take kill streaks from Call of Duty? They take wall running from Titanfall. Take the kill streaks from Call of Duty. It's fair game now. It's blatant and it's obvious. Anyways, I'm getting a little passionate right now, okay? But the score is 69-46. So can you doubt my passion? Look at that. 5 kill on the flag. Get the flag. 5. I drop a frag grenade. 6. Dicks. Whoa, straight bars. Coming in here quick. Coming quicker than the belly liquor. Dropping on the floor. I drop a grenade. Get 2. See, that's why Martyrdom is a little, I don't know, a little annoying. That guy just drop-shotted me, outgunned me, outclassed me. I drop a grenade because I have a perk, and it kills him because he's running into the action. That's something that is a little annoying with Martyrdom, and, you know, I'm just spamming frag times 3. I am abusing the system, and this is what it's going to be. And it was really hectic, and it was, you know, action-packed back in Call of Duty. I even got Sonic Boom, where it makes my explosions a little bit bigger. But this is just unprecedented. Call of Duty has never took this big of an L before. They have been king ding-a-ling. What the fuck is that airstrike marker? They've been king ding-a-ling just running consoles forever. Now, is Battlefield going to take that position? And they're huge on PC, so it's got to be, you know, it's got to be together. They're got to be together. And Xbox One, Battlefield 1. What if Xbox and Microsoft, they are the same company. What if you can play with PC gamers? It's got to be over, man. This is the first time Call of Duty has took a L, and it just, like I said, unprecedented, and we don't know what's going to happen. This is can they afford to take one L? I feel like they've took a few L's in a row with Advanced Warfare. Black Ops 3 was good, but then, I mean, Ghost. I'm telling you, they're 1 for 3 out of next generation games. Uh, Luckily, the last game, Black Ops 3, was the best one. Maybe, it did take a while for them to adjust to next generation, and maybe they got it with Black Ops 3, and no one's talking about that. So I do want to be hopeful, and this video is like, I don't know, I'm pointing out how awesome Battlefield's got to be, but Call of Duty's still got to be okay, and even if they lose, like, what if half the people switch over the Battlefield? I'm pretty sure Call of Duty was beating Battlefield by a tremendous amount last time, and they're gonna just, I think they can afford to lose a little bit of people, but everyone's saying, oh, it took 2 years to develop Infinite Warfare. They're in 3-year development cycle. They can't do anything now, white boy. Well, okay, so they're just now realizing the huge mistake of keep on pushing this infinite space warfare at us. We don't want the boost jumping, and they were so happy with Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 performed really good, so maybe they're like, oh, let's continue with this, space warfare. Let's push it further. Fuck it, let's innovate like Call of Duty does every year, and let's break another record. You know what Call of Duty's record is got to be this year? The most. Oh, look at this, freaking hacker. And I'm like, I'm done with that. We still have a lot to talk about here, so we're not done. I want to end this video optimistically because I want the overall message, as I said, that COD isn't dead. I would really like every year, why not just bring back an old Call of Duty every single, maybe, okay, let's see how it goes this year, Activision, Infinity Ward. Let's see how it goes. But if it's, if it doesn't go that well, maybe just remaster World at War next year and just leave it at that. But no, Sledgehammer's doing it. But honestly, I did talk to David Vonderhaar at E3 one year, and he wasn't the biggest fan of World at War. Maybe he doesn't want to remaster it. Maybe he can just... Honestly, they gave this Call of Duty 4 remastering to Raven Studios. So why don't they just give World at War remastering to Sledgehammer? They can scrap whatever bullshit they're working on now. I mean, let's knock on wood. What was it? Last time they released... Is it bad we're looking 2 years into the future already? It can't be. It can't be good. Let's be optimistic. So if they remaster these old classic Call of Duties year after year, I mean, I like them a lot. I know a lot of the exploits. Maybe some of them will be back. Some of the funny glitches. There's a lot of good moments. I really like the old Call of Duties. And if they just bring them back year after year, maybe they bring it back for half price and, they put some new bullshit Call of Duty that does market to these younger kids and the future space, that galactic and that new bold frontier. They can market to those people, but then, Destiny is got to take that place of the market. And why would Call of Duty and Activision share between Destiny and then Call of Duty at the same time? I don't know what they're doing over there, but the Claymore placement, look at this expert placement, the Wombo combo for the airstrike. Get the fuck out of there. There's Martradome. And I'm gonna actually proceed to do a little bit of camping here to try to get my helicopter. COD is not dead, not yet. It will live on. Call of Duty 4 Remastered is gonna be a huge thing for the community. I think Battlefield is going to be really fun as well. Now, this is the thing I was talking about. Will I go back to Battlefield or will I go back to Call of Duty 4? There's only 10 maps. And I played 40% of the maps, as I said in my last video, which I'm going to link in the description down below. If you're really in this, no one has talked about this yet in the Call of Duty community. I really think you guys should check it out. But 40% of the maps I played in COD4, and then I played in Modern Warfare 2's DLC. So will I get bored of that pretty quick and then not really feel Infinite Warfare and then go to Battlefield? That could be the case, and I mean that's for me, and I got disposable income that I can buy 2 games. But a lot of people, Christmas, which one are you gonna get? Are you getting Infinite Warfare? Are you getting Battlefield? And that's gonna be the war that, you know, PlayStation has Call of Duty. Xbox Ones have Battlefield now. More people have PlayStation. That's not going to really be a factor. I mean, it's not console exclusive, but you know the DLC and all the stuff is early on Xbox. So let me know in the comments down below what you think. If you watched 15 minutes of Call of Duty 4 commentary, please leave a like on this video. I would appreciate that greatly. I do appreciate your support. And look at this. I camp and then I stun him with the perfect... I just... You know what? I'm done. Looking at that, I'm done.